So I told you the other day that I'm going to get some new tires for the truck. I've already got them on order at Walmart. And today's Monday, so Tuesday I'm supposed to go get them put on at 9 a.m. So I'm looking forward to it, although I am dreading it. It seems to me every time I've went and gotten tires or anything done at Walmart, it takes forever. But maybe with an appointment it won't take as long. Maybe with an early appointment it won't take as long. I don't know. Fingers crossed. They got me scheduled from 9 to 10, so you know, we can walk around Walmart for a half hour at least, not doing anything. We'll get new tires on it, and then I guess later this year I'll go ahead and put some brakes on it. I got to get my driver's license renewed, so you know, all this is coming up, all the inspection for the truck and driver's license all coming up one year, you know, same year. And I know some people just don't have any problems with that, but I just can't stand doing it. I mean, I just hate it. So well, the truck will be, if it doesn't die on me, it'll have new tires on it, new brakes. So I thought I'd discuss the second channel with you. I've talked about it quite a bit here recently, but wanted to do it again. Here it is, February. I didn't know this until today. March 1st to the March 7th is National Lawnmower Maintenance Week. It was developed by Toro back in 2024. I don't know. So it's interesting because last year, about March time frame, I started getting really busy. But that's, again, no big deal. I just thought that was ironic. Not ironic, but more of interesting. Who knew there was a lawnmower week? So anyway, you can tell now that YouTube is starting to push out lawnmower repair videos. My last week's video did really well, better than usual. This week's video is that posted today is doing really well, and they come out every Monday. And then I try to do a short feed every Sunday, and I'm going to start trying to get into a routine of doing live feeds once a month on a Thursday. I don't know how well I'm going to stick to that schedule, but I'm going to try. So yeah, as the season, you know, starts to roll in, I've noticed a lot of these small channels are picking back up. What's interesting is, you know, the channels that tried starting a channel last year, they're nowhere to be found. You can't see them, so they're all new channels. You know, there's a channel that's 3 months old, and it's doing really good. It's got 2,500 subscribers. It's got 24 videos, and its very first video, he made 13,000 views. It's an hour and a half long. Some of his videos are 2 hours long. It's just yap, 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 yap. Now, on a vlog channel, I get it, but on a lawnmower repair channel, I don't get it. And so I've been trying to understand this. I suspect that he won't make it very long because views are already starting to decline. And that's what typically happens. When you try to make a vlog channel, you'll get this one huge spike. You get this big adrenaline rush, the dopamine hit and all that. And then it dies and you're like, okay, what happened? And you get burned out. It burns you out. That's why I'm trying to do the slow simmer on this new channel. I made this channel, and I didn't, you know, just like everybody else start something new, that you don't really know what to do. You try real hard, but you make a lot of mistakes. And one of the mistakes I made is I started doing daily uploads. That was a terrible mistake. It was just terrible. But now I'm trapped into it. I can't get out of it. Got to do daily uploads. Even when I suggest that in the future I may back off to 2 or 3, I get people unsubscribing because they're mad. They want daily uploads. And when I say this, I'm talking like in the future, in like 4 years, not tomorrow. So, you know, you get trapped in the mistakes. And so after 9 years of making videos on this channel, I feel like I've learned all the mistakes. And I really know how to make a YouTube video now. I understand the process. There's still things I don't know, and they change things all the time on YouTube, so you always have to learn that stuff. But I will say this, and I know there are people who absolutely hate AI, but there are things that AI are good for. First of all, YouTube has an AI program that is like ChatGPT or Gemini or that other one. Anyway, You type into it, you say, you ask it a question and it answers your question. The nice thing about the YouTube one is it can look at your analytics and tell you specifically what you got. The problem with that one is it's not trained very well. And so it's not very smart, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But then you go, so that's a Google AI system. YouTube's Google AI system, which is owned by Google, YouTube. Well, then you go to Gemini, which is also owned by Google. And you take that information that AI gave you and you give it to Gemini, and it comes up with a good strategy plan on how to come up with thumbnails and titles and, just different things. And so that is a tool that I didn't have 9 years ago that makes things so much easier. It even helps with comments. When you get a snotty comment and you don't know if it's a troll or, it helps you try to analyze it or respond to it. I mean, that's a huge relief. When you got something that can help you respond to trolls, man, that's like, that's 90% of the workload. So with this new channel, I've really been hammering that I want to keep this channel very clean, because this channel here, off-grid channel, is very messy. I mean, I'm all over the place with it. I've tried a million different things. I tried to test a million different things. It used to be a nomad channel, and then it became a house building channel, a little tiny house channel, and then it became an off-grid channel, and viewers come and go, and it's just, you don't know if you're ever getting a foothold, and you get that trending video, and of course you get that dopamine hit, and then you think, okay, the channel's crashed, it'll never recover, and it's just up and down, up and down. So with this new channel, I want to keep it very clean. That means I just want to make repair videos. I don't want to make vlogs. I don't want to talk about my theories on lawnmowers and better gases and oils. I did hold a live feed where I kind of held a vlog, and I feel like that's a good, appropriate place to talk about stuff and not show repairs. I really, and again, used AI. I talked to Carolyn, and we're all coming up with a good game plan. And I don't just ask one AI, I ask them all. ChatGPT, which again is not as smart as Gemini, YouTube, and then Gemini. There's one that is owned by Elon Musk, but I haven't gotten on that one yet. But the thing to say is my channel, the direction I'm trying to take it, should be earning me money forever. And that's what I want. And I know there are people, trying to make money on YouTube, that's just crazy. Well, no, I'm trying to make money on lawnmower repair, and I'm using YouTube to supplement that income a little bit. If I can come up with a specific game plan, and this is how much money I want to make in 4 years, then, if I can hit that goal, I'll be happy. Yeah, it's not a huge goal either. I mean, it's actually where this channel used to be. That's where I'd like to have that channel in 4 years. It's not an unreasonable goal. And I look at other YouTube channels that are focused on lawnmower repair, and they're not changing their criteria. They hit it in 2 or 3 years. And I'm kind of doing the same thing. And I'm trying to fit this format where it's just repair. Within 30 seconds, I am trying very hard to be doing diagnostics and repair on the lawnmower. You get these, I watched one video today, it was a 7-minute video, and 2 minutes of it was just yapping about the ooga dooga, whatever that is. I mean, what it means is a torque wrench, ooga dooga, Okay, I'm not interested in ooga dooga. I'm interested in, I think he's putting, he was putting the slides on his snowblower. And he talked more than 2 minutes about ooga dooga. And to putting the slides on was like 4 bolts. I mean, it wasn't a hard job. So he just wasted time. And when you're out there in the middle of the cold, trying to fix the snowblower, you don't want to be talking about ooga dooga. It's kind of a ridiculous thing. But, like I said, he's got 24 videos and he's already got 2,500 subscribers. The thing is those videos will never go any further. Nobody's going to watch a 2-hour video. Nobody's going to watch an 1.5-hour video when their lawnmower's broke in 5 years. What they're going to do is when they're at the dinner table and he releases a video, they watch it and he gets a few thousand views. and it goes up and down and it's trending and you get that dopamine hit. Oh, I got a hit here, and then it dies. And you're like, oh, I know, I've been through it. It's terrible. It is so depressing to watch a video die after it's been trending for, you know, a month. So I don't want to go through that again. I want to have low expectations that, okay, I'm going to release this video. It's going to get 200 views in the first week. And for the rest of its life, it's going to pick up 50 views a week. And if I can have a library of videos picking up 50 views a week, if I have 100 videos, let's say 200 videos, 100 videos, and they're picking up 50 views a week, you're picking up, what, 5,000 views a week just off those 50 views. That's pretty good. And the more videos you get, 200, now you're up to 10,000 views a week. But AI is saying that it's more likely that I'm going to get 50 views a day from each video. So you're getting 5,000 views a day. That's incredible, just from search. And of course, you know, springtime and summertime is going to be a little higher than wintertime because I don't do snowblowers. Nobody brings snowblowers to me, so I really can't do those kind of videos. I'll have a few. I think I got 2 right now, 2 snowblowers on the channel. One of them hasn't released yet, I don't think. And that's another thing, is I have a stockpile of videos. So if I can't get to making a video this week, I'm not burning myself out like, oh no. And you know, the channel crashes because I don't have a video released. I got a stockpile clear through September right now. And hopefully by the end of the summer, I'll have probably close to a year's worth, maybe even closer to a year and a half's worth of videos that I'll have stockpiled ready to be released, just in case I get sick or something happens, you know, got to go to a funeral and I can't make a video for a few weeks. I still got them being released just fine. So I got that. So then I'm looking at these mid-sized channels. You know, they got 100,000 subscribers and they're getting 30,000 views per video after release. So then and after a few years, they just stopped making videos. You know, they make 1 video a month, and just like, why? Why did they quit? And so, you know, you ask AI, why did these people quit? Because, you know, I don't want to be that. And of course, AI makes excuses for them. Well, it's a lot of work having to, you know, edit a video and record a video. And then you'll say, well, I've been doing videos for 9 years every day. And now I've got a second channel. I make a video every week. This is easy. And, you know, AI say, well, you know, they got a company to worry about. They gotta make money cleaning that carburetor, so they can't be messing with a camera. So let me understand this. I can clean a carburetor in 15 minutes. If I have to mess with a camera, it might add 10 minutes. So now I'm up to 25 minutes for a carburetor clean. I'm gonna make, you know, whatever you charge for that carburetor cleaning. And then you put the video up, and over the next 10 years, you're gonna get 10 times the amount of money from that carburetor cleaning than what you made on the carburetor. So it doesn't make sense not to spend the 10 minutes with that video. It doesn't make sense. The long-term goal clearly shows you're gonna make a fortune off that video. And the thing is there are channels out there that are doing it. Big channels too. Exactly what I'm talking about. This dry, you know, that's somebody, a lot of people say all the time is I'm very dry. I don't have a huge personality. And I agree, I know I don't. I've always been pretty dry. I don't have a huge sense of humor. Just kind of straightforward. But I do have people who apparently likes that because I've got subscribers that have been around since the beginning. So, you know, that's great. That at least a few people like my personality enough that they'll watch the video to kind of give it some momentum, and then it'll take off. But there's other channels out there. There's one channel that's got like 500,000 subscribers, been around forever, and I mean, he's really dry. Just as dry as me. There's another one, he's changed his format. Now, it's disappointing. They all do it for some reason. He was making 15-minute videos. They were really good. I enjoyed them. Now he's making hour and a half videos. And they're all trying to do it. What they want is the family to sit down in front of the TV and watch the video. But when I look at my analytics, very few people on my lawnmower repair channel is watching videos from the TV. It's like 5%. I mean, very low. Most of them are on the phone. So why are you trying to make videos where the family's sitting down and watch a lawnmower repair video for an hour on a TV when your audience is only 5%? I know YouTube says the TV watching has gone up exponentially over 2025. Okay, great. That means that if you're anything but lawnmower repair, you might want to make it for TV. But if you're lawnmower repair, look at your analytics. It tells you TV is not the way to go. You got to understand, last week, all my views came from men. So while everybody else in the family is watching the TV, you're sitting in front of the TV thinking, I don't want to watch that. So you get on your phone and you watch a lawnmower repair channel. So it doesn't make sense. Anyway, I think my channel is going to do really well over the next 5 years or 4 years. It's already been up a year, so that was my 5-year plan. So anyway, I'm gonna jump off here. So if you'll click this up next box, take the video over to my other channel, I would appreciate it if you go check it out. And the video is only a couple days old now, so I hope I can inspire you. Chase your dreams so you can live your dream. Thanks for watching.